So, I heard you're looking for a go-to source for entertainment.
Wait for it.
Gaming?
Wait for it.
Anime?
Plus Ultra!
Mr. Eric Almighty and Phil the Filipino? Yeah, they've got you covered. And all you gotta do is... wait for it. This is the Wait For It podcast.
Sweet.
Eric from the Wait For It podcast here with Drew Breedlove. Drew.
Hey, guys.
I'm trying my absolute hardest not to nerd out. I got to talk to you only for a second earlier today. You've been so busy. So many people coming to show you love. Bachira, obviously, from Blue Lock.
Yeah.
I got to talk to you about this character. It's my favorite character from the show. What has it been like, this journey from when you got the role to seeing the love now? I mean, you've got to feel that love from so many people about this character. What has that journey been from the moment you got the role to now?
Dude, it's been nuts, man, because up until Bachira, I've done mostly bit parts for about 8 years with Funimation, now Crunchyroll. And, booking Bachira and having... there's Matthew Elkins, by the way, everyone. He plays on Tetsu. Stupid specs over there. But no, it's been nuts, man. It's been really, really cool seeing cosplayers, too. There's a lot of Bachira cosplayers that they're either dyeing their hair or buying the wig, and they're, shooting me DMs like, oh my God, look, I got my Bachira stuff. And, we'll go to cons, and, I'll walk up behind some cosplayers, and, there's a monster in me, and they immediately know who I am, and it's just been really cool because I haven't had anything like this before, and it's awesome that after 8 years it's finally paying off.
Yeah, absolutely. So. And getting to see you at Beta Quest, Beta Quest here in Camden Middle School, Kingsland, Georgia.
Yeah.
I mean, this is such a niche, cool event to be able to attend. Has there been any standouts from your day here at Beta Quest, like any interactions you've had, or has just the fandom that you've been seeing been enough?
Well, honestly, man, it's been really cool seeing, a lot of younger middle schoolers being so, hyped about Blue Lock. That's really cool because, this show, I've had a lot of people tell me it gets them into soccer, so a lot of the youth, watching the show, maybe it gets them out there to play the sport or whatever, but it's just cool to see that enthusiasm from even a younger audience as well.
Yeah.
It's been really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, Beta Quest here is wrapping up. Again, had to meet Drew Breedlove. I'm going to definitely be nerding out some more before you leave. But
Cool.
With that being said, everybody, Beta Quest, come back next year.
Hey guys, Phil Smith, aka Phil the Filipino, with the Wait For It podcast here at Beta Quest, and we are here with the real Ghost. Ghost, you and I and Eric, we've had so many interactions. We've gotten to hang out at these conventions. What's it been like here today at Beta Quest?
Oh man, it's a great experience. It's super cool being somewhere close where families can come and hang out and see the people they've wanted to meet before and look at the vendors. And it's cool when you have a smaller con at different conventions and different places. And I like smaller cons. I feel like you can get more personable with the people coming to talk to you and just meeting people you never thought that you'd actually get to meet. You get to meet at smaller cons and have a good conversation with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we linked up. We met at all these local conventions, and now here we are as we continue to. And it's also congratulations on this booth and everything. It's so awesome. Earlier today, you got to judge the cosplay contest. That was your first time that you had judged it. How was that? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh man! So I will admit, I was beyond nervous. I didn't expect to be a judge, so I was super excited when that happened. And it's so surreal being on the other side. I'm usually on the nervous side where my heart's pumping, I'm throbbing, I'm freaking out, I'm sweating like crazy, and I love being able to judge. I love being able to look at everybody's cosplays and critique on them and see the work they put in and talk to them. And I love finding out how much work goes into these things. When you think, oh, that's store-bought, you find out, no, not a single thing is store-bought, and I absolutely adore that. I think that's the coolest thing, and any chance I ever get to judge another cosplay contest, I'm 100% on board.
Yeah, the cosplay is always one of our favorite things at any convention. So again, we have more content coming from BetaCast 2023. Ghost, we appreciate you, and we'll see you soon, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, Eric for the Wait For It podcast here at Beta Quest with the Sailor Scouts. Of course, who else would we be interviewing? We've gotten to see you guys at all of these conventions and all of these events. Just kind of starting at the end and then passing the mic down. What do you guys really come out to these events for? What makes it worth your while?
Oh my gosh, seeing little kids get super excited about meeting the Sailor Scouts is the highlight of every con for me, especially like whenever they're wearing their Sailor Moon cosplay and we get to pose, like do our little hero poses with them. It's the best.
Awesome.
So I love hanging out with everyone and just being in this kind of environment and experience, because normally I'm, kind of flying solo at my job. It's a small office, so getting the interaction is super great.
Honestly, we have a total blast just being Sailor Scouts, spreading the love of Sailor Moon, and just seeing the fans' reactions to our cosplay, everybody coming, doing the Sailor Scout poses, and just having a blast.
Well, we really appreciate it. And of course, you guys are also doing a lot of great stuff at your tables. So at a con near you, if you're seeing the Sailor Scouts, you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Eric for the Way Forward podcast here with Kira Simon here at Camden Middle School for Beta Quest 2023. We had the pleasure of being able to partner with you last year when we were outside. We're inside, so many more vendors and so many people that have come here to enjoy this. What made you start this, and what's the whole point of Beta Quest? Tell us about it.
So I am the sponsor for Junior Beta Club here at Camden Middle School, and we are going to national competition in Kentucky this year. Last year we went to Nashville and we needed to raise some money. So I personally love going to anime conventions and dressing in cosplay. It's a family thing, and I had so many students that I could connect with because of anime, and it's one of the things that the school really doesn't get into much. So I figured, hey, let's get them represented, let's bring the community in, and it's been great.
Yeah, and we've obviously had a blast. And can we expect Beta Quest to be a recurring thing? Is that going to be the norm?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm going for it again next year for year 3.
There we go. Well, a lot of exciting things. Voice actors that have been here, cosplayers, you name it, you see it. Beta Quest 2023 with much more to come in the future.
So, I heard you're looking for a go-to source for entertainment.
Wait for it.
Gaming?
Wait for it.
Anime?
Plus Ultra!
Mr. Eric Almighty and Phil the Filipino? Yeah, they've got you covered. And all you gotta do is wait for it. This is the Wait For It podcast.